Greetings, welcome. I am Dee Dee Love. Thank you for stopping by and coming to my house. Okay, could you drop down there and hit like, subscribe, and share if you care, please? Today we're here to talk about John and Kristiana and Tammy, her mother. John and Kristiana immediately got married after Kristiana's release from prison. John has been married 4 times before. He married his first wife's cousin while he was still married to the first wife. John is, again, in these love and lockup relationships, I told you, there's always someone on Fantasy Island. I believe John is the person on Fantasy Island in this scenario. Unfortunately, Kristiana is somewhat gullible. She's been through a lot, It's obvious because the mother made a comment that really concerned me. Kristiana has only been sober for 8.5 months, and that's because she was locked up. John seems to think that they're a compatible match because they both have been to prison. Yes. John has stolen, over $200,000 in checks. So he's done some Fed time as well. So he feels like that's the bond that ties them. Prison. Delusional. What are you talking about? John also has 4 kids. His daughter and his brother warned him and told him not to marry this woman. They did an Indian ceremonies, tribal ceremony. So the mother says she doesn't know if this is true or not. And she was upset because Kristiana is raised as a Christian. And the mother was hoping that Kristiana would find a man that would take care of her. Ladies, that is the number one mistake that you could tell a young woman. Find a man to take care of you. No, how about you find a way to take care of yourself, okay? Kristiana is codependent in many, many ways. But what I thought was really funny was Kristiana ended up having to go to a halfway house, right? So the halfway house is in the shaky part of town. But she was gonna, now mind you, she's been in and out of prison. She already know the game. I think she got sent back to prison last time for not following rules, right? So she goes out to eat with John. While she's sitting down at the table, she orders her food and she asks for an application. But right at that moment, the parole officer walks in and busts her. Like, come on. You got to be kidding me. First of all, John is a parolee himself. He's been in prison. He knows the game too. What makes you think on day one that you're going to get away with sneaking off to have a meal and eat with your friend? Now, I have a homegirl. She been in and out a few times for some things. But when I met her at a job. I actually didn't know that she was home on parole or whatever. But what would happen, her and her dude would meet up like at McDonald's because she would have to take the bus back to the halfway house. So she like, meet me at the McDonald's, near the bus station. They get it crack-a-lacking in the bathroom and then they keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So where there's a will, there's a way. But you have to be smart about it. Like she had already obtained a job. She was already going back and forth. So, they're not watching you as hard. They are watching because they do show up on that ass. But these people have been through the system several times, so you would think that they know this already. So why risk it? Why do crazy things? Like what? I mean, let's see. They've known each other 3 months. Tammy, the mother, Kristiana mom, thought they knew each other for a long time. But no, only 3 months. But my question is, what kind of communication do Kristiana and her mother have if the mother doesn't know how long you've been dating this man? Does the mother not speak to you while you're in prison? Are you not making phone calls? Y'all are not writing letters? What's really good? How come the mother doesn't know that you don't really know this man? And the thing about Kristiana is, I get that she's kind of going along with it. You know what I mean? Like she wants to love John. She wants to be in love with John. She really believes that John is going to be able to save her, but John can't save himself. John is untrustworthy. Okay, John married his first wife's cousin while they were still married. Now that tells you exactly who the hell John is. He's impulsive and he don't give a damn about nobody but himself. He is on the wings of love. Only thing he worried about is love. So if he meets somebody next week and he's feeling them more than he's feeling Kristiana, her ass is out the door. Okay. So, you know, good luck to Kristiana. I pray that she makes it. I hope and I really, really hope that she works the program. Unfortunately, a lot of people go in and out of these drug rehabilitations and these halfway houses, and they don't get anything out of it. They just go through the motions just to get out, and that's why they keep offending, because the reality is if you want to be clean and sober, you really do not have to go through a program. Some people can go to prison or jail one time and boom, they get it. I don't want to go back. But some people really got to hit a whole rock bottom. And Kristiana with John, I don't know how this one's going to turn out. I wish her the best. I'm more concerned about him doing her dirty than her doing him dirty. We'll see how it goes. All right. Don't forget, drop down there, hit like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment or 2 or 3 or 4 or 8, whatever. I'll get with y'all later. Deuces.